Shout out to Coach Eddie George and the Tennessee State Tigers. Yes, they got their third win in a row. In this game, they got a game this week against Murray State, which is going to be a tremendous game between the two because both of them are in the Ohio Valley Conference. And you know what? The question is, could this be win number 4 for the Tennessee State Tigers and Coach Eddie George? You know your favorite coach is going to go ahead and get into it and break it down. It's your favorite coach back at it again, 10 toes down, about to tell you how it all went down. This is Tomorrow Leader Sports Network with your host, Coach Walker. If you're new to the channel, please like, share, subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you get all upcoming videos. Guys, for all my leaders out there, y'all know the drill. Y'all know the routine. Hit that notification bell if you haven't done so already. Like, comment, and share these videos. And don't forget, guys, tap in a friend or two and tell them to come on in. It's nothing but positive vibes over here. We're just having a good time talking about HBCU sports. So without further ado, Coach going to go ahead and tap on in this thing and get straight to it. Because, guys, you know what? I got content coming back to back to back to back to back. And you're going to even hear Coach apologize on something that he stated that was incorrect. But guess what? He did it for a reason. So y'all tune on. Hey, make sure y'all tune into these videos, all right? Hey, but yeah, we talk about Tennessee State today. Tennessee State played a pretty good game against East Illinois last week in which they shut them out 28-0. Congratulations to Coach George and his Tennessee State team. They got out there. They got after it for 4 quarters, making sure that Eastern Illinois was not able to put any points on the board. Watching the game, there was a few glaring things here that I did see that I'm like, hey, coach got to make sure he get those, the defensive coach got to make sure he get those things in order for Tennessee State playing against Murray State this week because they would definitely try to take advantage of that and get up the field running the ball. And that is making sure that your defensive ends don't knife down inside. They need to come up and contain because Murray State, they love to run outside. They have the speed to get outside. And as a matter of fact, they have the speed to get outside on the offense, and they have the speed to stop anything going outside on the defense. And we'll get into that here shortly. But Murray State quarterback DJ Williams, like I said, he's considered a dual threat who doesn't have a problem with calling his own number, pulling the ball down and taking off. What they love to do is they love to spread you wide. And they spread you wide and they dink and dump. They run a couple of plays to the outside, getting you comfortable with thinking that's where they're going to run the ball to. And guess what? They pull that, DJ Williams will pull that ball down and he'll take off up the middle of the field on you in a heartbeat. Murray State love to get the ball to the edges so that they can run up the middle. That is like their bread and butter. If DJ Williams is not running the ball, he's going to hand the ball off to Witherspoon, who's in the backfield that, you know, he can carry that thing and go for it as well. Tennessee State, like I said, would definitely need to make sure that everyone on the defense knows their assignments on the field because Murray State loves their receivers to find holes within the defense and just camp out there waiting on DJ Williams to throw them the ball, standing there wide open. So, again, they got to make sure that they understand what's going on. Like I said, this will be the week that Tennessee State defense must gap contain. If they don't gap contain, they're going to get They're going to catch the blues this week if they don't gap contain. And they got to prevent Murray State from running the ball up the middle of the field. That's kind of like their bread and butter. Jeremy Hickbottom, you got to continue to keep having the phenomenal games that you've been having thus far, being mistake-free, limiting the turnovers with ball placement and making sure that you're throwing the ball to the Tiger receivers that are open. Not having late throws, passes into receivers that, you know, could end up bouncing off of the receiver or throwing it over their head, allowing the defense to catch the ball for interception and change the and take the ball back up the field to possibly put points on the board. Now, I definitely believe that Murray State will have zone coverage around tight end. Rodell Rahman, like I said, he's definitely a threat. You already know you get the ball in that young man's hands, he's going to go to work, and he's a tough kid to take down. He's going to try to bust you up and let you know, hey, look, this ain't going to happen this week. I'm hoping that Deron Johnson is playing. I didn't see him play last week, or if he was out there on the field, I didn't see that he caught any passes. But Hickbottom will definitely have access to all of his receivers this week. And I'm looking forward to Coach Jackson giving Devon Sterling the ball and just let him go to work. Like I said, Tennessee State defensive ends, like I've stated again, you guys got to make sure you come up the field and contain inside. Don't knife inside because Murray State, they're looking to run around the defensive ends as well, outside linebackers as well. Tennessee State, the defensive ends and the outside linebackers for Murray State, they have speed out there. So guess what, guys? You're going to have to make sure that those tight ends and tackles, if you're pulling someone around the edge for them to come out and block, they got to make sure they come around, seal that block, get that man up the field, not allowing that defender to cut inside or break outside to make the tackle. Don't hold, just get them up the field and go. Murray State in the previous game, they turned the ball over 3 times. They was 3 on third down conversion. They was 3 of 12. On fourth down, they were for 3. Tennessee State didn't have any turnovers, but their third down conversions was a little abysmal. They were 4 for 13 on third down, and they were 0 for 1 on fourth down. So this week, this game will come down to turnovers and getting those tough yards on third down to make sure they keep the chains moving and the turnovers. I believe Tennessee State will win their 4th game in a row. I believe their score will probably be in the area of 24-13 Tennessee State. Hey, do me a favor. Leave a comment below and let me know who you think is going to win this game. But until next time, if you like the content, please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can get all upcoming videos. And remember, guys, be the one and lead.